Welcome back, Home Glitches. Another fun video for us today. I kind of wanted to showcase some questions that have been going around in Discord about Polypop. So today we're going to just kind of rapid fire some cool effects, how to green screen, how to glow, how to blur, and how to nest. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to my YouTube. I appreciate you swinging by. I always smash my socials. It always helps me out. Thumbs up, comments, all that fun stuff helps out the channel a ton. If you don't know what Polypop is, I'm just trying to get the word out as best as I can. Basically, it is a great broadcasting system that uses a 3D environment and some other effects that you're just not going to see anyplace else at the time. It's still technically in beta at the time of this recording, and we're just getting more stuff added to it, and the excitement is building up. So anyways, check it out. It's free to use. It's amazing. Let's get right into today's videos and let's show you how to do some effects that have been coming up in questions lately. Alright, the very first thing I want to show you, and I kind of did this in another video, but it's been coming up a lot, is how to add green screen in Chroma. Pretty simple. I go to your open library. I already have my webcam populated in. I have something right here with crop and filter applied with my Chroma key, but in this instance on the webcam, what you want to do is hit plus, and then you can select crop and filter. You can crop your image however you want, but in order to apply a filter on the very right hand side, you're going to want to hit plus. Lots of different filters show up in this screen here. You're going to want to highlight the Chroma key for green screen, hit add, and then it already gets a little bit of visibility going on here with some fuzziness. In this case, I'm going to turn the visibility off and select my color here, and when that happens, you can actually pick the color from the screen. Not necessarily necessary, kind of depends on what kind of background you've got. Sometimes the bright green works better for me, and you're just gonna have to play around with what works best for you. When you're happy with that, hit OK. Maybe you got a blue screen, pick a blue color. Go ahead and hit the visibility back on, and then adjust your sliders as you need. So it kind of depends on your lighting and things like that. This isn't perfect because I'm going pretty quick, but you can see for the most part that's got like no fuzziness for me, and I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the main screen here. The next thing I want to show you how to do, and this is really cool in Polypop, is adding a glow effect. Adding the glow effect, you're going to go to the top right underneath your scene layout, select the scene, hit plus. Quite a few more filters you can apply with here, and honestly, if you want to start playing with these, there's some really fun effects that you can get in Polypop. Let's go ahead and select the glow. We're going to hit add, and you can already see that the scene kind of has a little bit of new brightness to it. If you are happy with that, go for it. Otherwise, you can adjust things on the right, the distance, the threshold, the intensity, the spread, and things. Remember, you can toggle the visibility on and off using triggers, things like that. If you want a particular color to stand out on an object, go ahead and go up into that object. Here's like basically my little webcam window I have. And underneath the color selection, you can go ahead and pick that color and then make it the HDR intensity. I can't speak right now. Just go ahead and turn that up, and you can see that it glows a little bit more based on what color you picked. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And now the next thing I'm going to show you is how to add a blur effect. Blur effects are really great in a lot of ways. I'm going to do this with a different background. So I'm going to go ahead and go into scene 2 for me. If you don't have scene 2, go ahead and hit plus. Make another scene. This one is blank. I'm going to basically bring in a backdrop, use like a game backdrop or something like that. I'm going to go to open library. Mine is my NDI because I'm running it through NDI or whatever full screen application you want for your backdrop. And we're going to go ahead and blur this guy. You can blur pretty much anything in the scene or the entire scene itself. A lot of things you can do with it. And I'm going to go up to the scene layout again. I'm going to go ahead and hit plus. And then instead of doing the glow effect, I'm going to actually go ahead and pick the blur. Gaussian blur. Gaussian blah, 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 blur, blur. So now it is blurry. And again, you can change the amount. The visibility can be toggled on and off. I like things partially blurable. And this blurs the entire scene. So if I want to have just like a backdrop, for example, I'm going to use nested to kind of make this work. So let me show you how to do that. We're going to go back into scene 1, and I can have my webcam, my little text floating right there. And in order to nest a scene, you basically kind of go up to the top, whatever scene you want to bring in. Go ahead and hold Alt on your keyboard, drag it into the scene. Oops, I dragged it into the webcam in this case. That kind of looks kind of cool. Drag it into the scene, And now it's in the scene. I'm going to go ahead and make it full screen. And we'll fix the webcam in just a second. And then I kind of need to have this underneath my object layer, so I'm just going to drag it down below that, so everything is on top of it. And in order to bring myself back in the webcam, I can go to the open library and I can just take that crop and filter and drag it right back on. And now we are back to where we need. So we've got background blurred, we've got the foreground abnormally bright with our glow effect. Yeah, and that's it. I just wanted to show you really cool effects. A lot of people have been asking about it in Discord and things like that, and that's how you do it.